So in this video, I'm going to briefly cover the out of hours commitment with Pillow. So if we take a 9 to 5 job, nice and simple, you're in the office 9 to 5, you don't really need to work evenings and weekends, and it's very simple. But with Pillow, we manage service accommodation in holiday homes, and that means we have guests arriving, leaving, things can go wrong, guests can lose keys, heating can break, so we need to do some out of hours work. Now we can do the majority of our kind of admin in the hours that we choose during the normal working day. So there is some flexibility around that. But for property managers, you're going to be on that phone and things may go wrong unexpected. We might have some emergencies to deal with. So I'll give you some examples of this. Now, most guests are going to check in after 3 o'clock is the time. So guests won't always be arriving at 3. They're going to be arriving up to say 10 o'clock at night. They'll be arriving on Friday nights, checking out on Sunday. And these may be times when guests want to contact you. So guests will be phoning, sometimes from all over the world. Now, in a perfect world, you send the documents out. Pillow's systems and IT and technology does this, sends the guests all the information they need to check in remotely, the access codes, how to get in, where everything is, how to work the Wi-Fi. So in a perfect world, things go right. In 95% of the time, that is the case. Guests arrive, they check in, everything works, there's no problems, they check out, they'll leave you a good review. Nice and easy. But sometimes guests perhaps can't work keys correctly, they can't work Wi-Fi, they're asking questions about where the linen is and the bedding, and is there spare towels or something breaks. So heating sometimes breaks, oven might not be working, and you're going to be the first point of contact. So when we say evenings and weekends, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be jumping out and needing to jump in the car at all hours of the evening. Calls tend to finish at 9, 10 at night, but they may have questions. Now, there's some element of that that's taken care of from Pillow's customer experience team, but you as a property manager will be the point of contact. Guests and the owners, the people whose properties we rent out, will contact you. They'll have your direct number and email address in a lot of cases, and you will be there. The customer service agent, the property manager, you're going to be there to look after the landlords throughout the duration of being with Pillow and the guests throughout the duration of the stay. So you're the first point of contact. They're going to have your phone number and email, and they will contact you. So if you're really amazing and great at administration and you follow up and your customer service is fantastic, you will have 10% of the out of hours calls and evenings and weekends work that other property managers may have that are not as good. So the more time you put in to get things right and work on your customer service and guest communications, the less problems you'll have. But you will be there. You'll be the emergency contact. Will be getting you through the phone app on your mobile, or emailing you and asking you questions. So the things will go wrong. That's just the nature of the business. Guests can be amazing sometimes, it can be troublesome some other times. You've got cultures coming from all over the world, and what's easy for us may not be easy for them when it comes to working heating systems. So we're going to need to be on call. It's just customer service. Think of that receptionist at a hotel. Now, we don't physically need to be there. 99% of issues can be solved, with a phone call, getting guests in, telling them how to work key boxes, telling them they're using the wrong keys, these types of things. But sometimes you will need to go out. There's a rare occasion where you need to jump in the car. If guests lose keys, for example, and you're holding the spare keys, or the cleaner hasn't left the keys, and you need to go and check apartments on a Saturday morning, you need to go and get something and drop it off. We want you to make you aware in advance that this is part of the property manager's job. And a lot of people say, yeah, I don't mind doing that. But then when it actually comes to doing this, the customer service is really bad because they can't commit to it and the guests don't get the service that they expect and are paying for. So we want to be really open with this. With the potential of working evenings and weekends comes the flexibility of the daytime work. So we don't need to be in the office 9 to 5. We can make those hours up at other times. We can take Tuesday mornings to perhaps go to the vet or take children to school. So it isn't a strict 9 to 5. Yes, we need to work some evenings and weekends and perhaps cover emergency phones, etc. But with some flexibility during the day. So I think for the right people, it balances out perfectly.